my goodness. Okay. Well, I'd be a little bit nervous about this, just to say, if someone approached me with a body to attempt to feed to sharks that I don't really have. I mean, would my sunfish eat those, or my little pufferfish? I really don't want to think about that. But the Codfather, from a gentleman with a mysterious past named McAfee, who's come right up to us, washing away the evidence. We worked together before, back at the old zoo. No, we did not, sir. So you want to help us for old time's sake? Can you help us dispose of one of our clients? They didn't pay their bills to the family, and now we've made them pay in a different way. Now can we give them everlasting peace by feeding them to the fishes? Never! And also, I'm going to report you so that hopefully, whoever that poor soul is gets rescued in time, but I doubt that will happen. In any case, welcome back, everyone, to another beautiful day here on our Sulani beaches, where I have fantastic news! There is a new animal that we can go ahead and rescue over, not with you, you evil boat, over with the Sea Warrior, who is doing so good at level 2, able to go ahead and hopefully find more animals, research a larger area, and pluck up a turtle, a male turtle that it has actually discovered that we can go ahead and add into this lovely enclosure here in the coast, which is where I think the turtle wants to go, right? Oh dear. Well, I hope that's where the turtle wants to go, because that's where it's going. But huzzah! So once we get the sea turtle in, that means we can have it crossbreed with any kind of possibility that we have already discovered in the genetic library of our wonderful facilities, which, by the way, now officially has a blue-own fish, which is a clownfish and a blue tang, and also a lovely seahorse-fish, which is a sea fish and a pufferfish that has been blended together. And speaking of things being blended together, we do have another one of the sea fish, pufferfish, possibly popping out. And since unfortunately our aquatic animals don't have the variations that our base game animals do, well, we're not going to get lots of different colors and things. However, we can get either the sea fish body with the pufferfish head, or the pufferfish body with the sea fish or seahorse. Oh my gosh, the seahorse head. And we do have these genes now unlocked for visiting the laboratory, which I know we need to do soon. I just am so excited because we keep finding new fish. So if we don't really find any new animals pretty soon, then we might go ahead and we might go back over to the laboratory and see what happens when we mix a sea urchin with some of the other animals. Also, speaking of the other animals, I think we're good on the starfish over here. I think we can go ahead and we could just potentially visit with said starfish and just possibly go ahead and, oh Maya, our clownfish, the first of the males who turned into a female, is getting older, which means in clownfish society, by the way, that Maya is the dominant female of a clownfish sea anemone. By the way, I've noticed we don't have any sea anemones yet. We're going to try to get those for a clownfish ASAP, trust me. And that means that she used to be a male who became the dominant male by being the biggest of the males, fighting for the most food and living in that strict hierarchy that clownfish live in inside of their sea anemone home. And the other males will actually go up the rank as they get bigger, and as the other fish kind of get pecked off, they're able to get to the point where they might become the dominant male one day of their community that lives at the sea anemone together. And if the dominant female dies, then the dominant male will become the dominant female. And then the males actually will be the ones in charge. The dominant male will be the one in charge of taking care of basically any of the eggs as well. It's really fascinating and it's very complex, and I just love how there's so many different species of clownfish too. There's not just these guys who are actually called the false clownfish, even though they look quite real to me, but they're called, oh, hello. Hey, James Cameron for a documentary. I make all kinds of films, from blockbuster movies about aliens to the sinking of giant ships. I also make documentaries, so if you can have at least 25 types of animals in your aquarium, I'll come and shoot at it. You're sure to attract more people after that. Actually, probably. I don't know if you're... It's a lobster! To the lobster mobile, friends! Oh my goodness, I didn't even have time to finish telling you guys. Okay, so this is a reef fish. Got it. Is he gonna eat the other fish? I hope not. We'll add him on in and we'll see what happens. I'll have to see if that was a crayfish or a lobster. But I wonder if people are more likely to come if a movie was shot somewhere, or if like there was a famous like TikTok viral video that everyone wanted to go and record at. I think it's the latter nowadays. Oh my goodness. But that's clownfish life, basically. And these guys are actually based off of the false clownfish, which is the clownfish that was featured in Finding Nemo. And so it's the most common type of clownfish people know about. And you can tell the difference between a clownfish and a false clownfish by, among other things, the false clownfish has a thicker black band around the end of its fins, and it has a different number of like fins on top, but don't worry about that. That one's hard to like, how are you going to count the fins on a fish that's like swimming around, right? So I really thought that was interesting because I didn't know, A, that there were hundreds of species of clownfish and that they all have very important symbiotic relationships with their sea anemones, and that they come in a lot of different colors. I thought they were like, you know, just like clownfish looks like orange and white and with a little black on the edges. And actually there's dozens and dozens and dozens of different color variations, and each of those clownfish species actually has a very important and synced relationship with a specific type of sea anemone. And sea anemones are really cool because they actually have a venom in their tentacles. They are also a living creature, kind of like living coral. Well, coral is alive too, but imagine coral with tentacles that wiggle around. That's just a quick, dirty way of thinking about it. That's not actually what they are, by the way. Maybe I shouldn't have even bothered saying that. But basically, the sea anemone gathers food for itself either by filtering the food out of the water around it, or by grabbing fish and stinging the fish with its venom and then digesting the fish like a Venus flytrap, basically. And how on earth are the clownfish able to live with the sea anemones? Because they produce a mucus on their skin that actually gives them a specific immunity to that specific species of sea anemone. So the clownfish are associated with a specific species of sea anemone that they have co-evolved with, so that they can survive like going into the toxic little poison tentacles of that sea anemone. But if you put them with a different sea anemone that a different species of clownfish uses, they might not survive. And if you take off the mucus from the clownfish, then they don't survive. But the clownfish actually benefits the sea anemone, because you may be wondering what, you know, the sea anemone gets out of this, by apparently attracting, one of the theories is that because they're so brightly colored and they move and dart around a lot, they attract fish to the sea anemone that might want to try to eat the clownfish. And because the clownfish has immunity and can dart into the sea anemone, the predator fish will try to follow. The sea anemone will be like, heck yeah, and grab it and sting it with its venomous tentacles. And then, you know, the fish will end up dying. And the sea anemone will eat what it can, and the clownfish will eat the refuse. And also the clownfish poop is apparently supposed to help supply nutrients and resources to the sea anemone. And they've even done studies where, you know, the way that the clownfish will like nuzzle into the sea anemones, like they burrow into it and it's really cute. Apparently that helps the sea anemone to grow. Like it helps push apart the tentacles a little bit, and it helps them get bushier and bigger. Which I thought was just so cool. And those are just like some of the fun facts I have been learning about these guys in my endeavors to go ahead and try to discover more science to share with all of you. Also, hello, sea turtle! Stinky the turtle! Oh my gosh. They always return to the same beach to lay eggs. Sadly, they are endangered due to oh my gosh. Oh, the jellyfish is here, but I'm not taking it from the trawler. We're holding our ground, friends. Sadly, they are endangered due to a host of factors, including development of the beaches that they used to lay their eggs on. Oh man. Sea turtles is a whole nother kit and caboodle that we'll save for later. For now, let's see if we can actually find catfish and moon jellies. Dang it. I'm not taking it from you, mega ship. Yeah. Oh, good. There's a female mahi-mahi. I think we have a male mahi-mahi already. So we'll add her to the big open ocean area. But yay, sea turtle! That means we can go ahead and we can make turtle lemurs or turtle alpaca. Or like turtle tigers. Oh my gosh, turtle tigers actually sounds adorable. We really need to go and make sure we have all the genomes unlocked for our tigers. But alright, so we have some work to do here now. First off, let's see if we can find, thanks to Raymond's wonderful research, more ways that we can go ahead and we can actually help find more fish. Because focus number one over here needs to be on all of the upgrades for the boats. And if we don't have upgrades to the boats, then maybe upgrades for the buses. So I might want to unlock this one. But I also need to unlock the subways for our employees to do their work. So we'll do that one first. More of the different, plants. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really want to unlock that one, but I want to be responsible. So let's do the bus first. Ooh, and now we can do recycling. Okay, we need to do that so we can get our, like, all bins now recycle. And now we can have recycling bins, but you know, if we have any bins, then all types of bins can be used for recycling, provided there's space in the recycling center. Oh, I got a little ahead of myself there. Moon jelly desserts! Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. Okay, so at least we have the subway, and we're gonna need to keep doing research to find the upgrades for the boats. Oh, hello, skeleton coral. In my work, I study a lot of coral. It's mostly dead or dying, though, which makes me feel like a paleontologist more than a marine biologist at times. Oh, could you source some codium corals for your aquarium so that I can see some live specimens for once? Cindy! Oh my gosh! That's so sad! Of course I could! I need a lot more research points for that. Phooey, can I hire more researchers? I think we have the money to go ahead and start thinking about that. Researchers. Can I have more? Like, can I just hire a ton of them? Hopefully? Maybe? Perhaps? Like, probably? Okay, we'll see if we can get Raymond some friends who can help him with researching. And then while we're over here, let's go ahead and make sure that the people of Starfish Cove will be able to come and join us by ordering another bus. There we go. Okay, so now we have one coach. I feel like we could probably risk getting two and bringing more people in at this stage. But let's wait just in case, because we do have a lot more animals too. Oh, speaking of animals, yes! Friends! Look at this. Oh my gosh, that's really cute. It's a puff horse. That's so much cuter than I thought. I want to put the seahorse face on like everything. Are you kidding? That's so adorable. We need to do a seahorse and like a clownfish, blue tang. We need to do some more of the ones that go into the reef. Seahorse and clownfish. I really wanted to do a seahorse and a starfish, but I kind of feel a little conflicted about that. Like I might feel guilty. Like, would it be able to move around a lot? I guess a lot of seahorses don't really spend a lot of time moving around, but we'll talk more about that later. I already rambled your guys' ears off about clownfish today. All right, where was I on the animals? Big boy, I do indeed think that it is now time. Oh, Maya. Oh, good, Maya's still with us. But let's look at the longevity. And I think we're gonna go ahead and we're going to try sorting the starfish out. This will get a lot easier to do when we unlock the conservation building, which allows you to sort through all of the different creatures a lot faster. But we're gonna sort out some of the starfish right now, and maybe a few of the younger starfish, not Boone the red lobster. Yeah, mostly the younger starfish and some of the younger clownfish right now is who will go ahead. Oh my gosh, there's so many starfish. We don't need, oh, Mischief is such a cool name. Rags and, oh, Sunshine. Oh, that's such a fun name for a starfish. Here, we'll go ahead and we'll donate these guys. There we go. I think that helped the, oh wow. I got rid of most of the starfish by accident. Well, the good news is that helped the population in here with the hygiene and everything. And then I guess we can go ahead and we can actually find some of the maybe mid-range, like Ivy, Monkey, and Isabel, the seahorses. We'll go ahead and release them to the wild, I hope. Actually, I guess we're donating them to another zoo or like places that can do good research with them right now, because to release them to the wild is another one of the special building types that we don't have yet. Noted. Forgot about that part. All right. And also, I think we can get more crispers in the future. Can we get one right now? No. Okay. I need, let's see. Whoops. Oh dear. Yes, we're producing a lot of gas from, you know, people starting to come on more buses. We probably should do something about the whole energy thing. Oh geez, I'm glad I didn't go ahead. Oh, catfish is still only with the bad people. Ooh, and we have a new applicant at the research hub. Hello, hello. How are you doing? All right, we've got 3 people here. Darwin. Oh, come on, you guys. Oh, I don't have any vacancies? You mean I can't have more what? Oh no. Oh, hello. The FFBI. Freeing fish from oppression. Uh-oh. I'm from the FFBI, Fish Freedom and Benevolence Initiative. We know of great injustices being done around the world against fish. For example, a crime boss in Peru keeping a shark under his floor to feed to his enemies, to a child of the king of the UK having an endangered turtle as a pet. Will you you help fund us to build our organization against injustice? I mean, so far, it sounds like they're going after people who really are doing bad things. So sure, have $2,000 and a very dubious outcome. So can I only ever have 1 researcher? Let's see. Capacity. Oh dear. Raymond. Like, we've been together for a while, but he's not very happy. He's not very polite. And having a researcher named Darwin would be kind of amazing, but I can't read anything. Okay, you know what? We're gonna risk the biscuit. Raymond, I think that you're clearly not very happy. We're gonna pay you everything because I think that there's actually, like, you want to go and become, oh man, Darwin's, oh, but 27, that's such a higher, oh my gosh, you guys, we could, okay, hold on. We need to make sure. Oh my gosh, like, so there's 28, but low work ethic. 13, 22, but low work ethic. All right, we're going for Darwin. We're going for Darwin, and we're gonna close the position because that was like almost 20 levels higher than Raymond, who was at level 9. So yeah, we might get more research done really fast now as a result, which would be completely worth it. All right, let's see. How's our CRISPR going? You guys! Oh, it's another one. So it's another one of our lovely little fishies. And then you know what? I think we're actually gonna go ahead and try cloning a sea turtle? Sea urchin? Let's try cloning a sea urchin because I don't think we've had any luck getting our sea urchin population up and going. Where's my sea urchin? Hello? There you are, blending in with everything, are you, Noelle? Because we definitely need to go ahead and get a female sea urchin for our lovely male. And we need to get a female for Stinky, our turtle. Oh, speaking of Stinky, we probably should go ahead and we should start thinking about putting in some of our hubs so that our employees can start getting around easier. Do I want to buy this land? I mean, yes, but maybe I should wait. It's just I put the doors in very awkward locations if I wanted to put a subway in. All right, and the subway would allow our employees and it would allow our guests to get around a lot faster. So it's better than nothing, even if it's not ideally placed, and maybe I can change where the doors are on those 2 enclosures. Look at how cute it is! Oh wait, I guess I need a subway on the other end. Obviously, if I want it to work. Oh dear, well I just committed myself to quite a bit of money, but what you gonna do? All right, and then we'll go ahead and put the other subway right... We can move the nutrition hut, because we can go ahead and just have that right there. And then we're gonna need the other subway. I love the wave look to it, by the way. Right here. Ta-da! They allow our staff to get from one point to another quicker, which is going to go and take them from the feed area. In fact, are we using it now? We're using it now. Check that out. Look at how much faster Ashley was able to go ahead and get over to this enclosure because of that. Huzzah! 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 Clearly, that was totally worth it. Now I just need to see, can I, oh, I can just move the gate, like, oh my gosh, that's new. I'm so happy. That makes everything so much easier on me. Whoops, okay, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I think everything's okay. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It looks like our whole, like, everything is really starting to come together. I'm pretty happy about that. And even though I will miss Raymond on one level, yes, we actually have the catfish on the good side of things now. Huzzah, huzzah. And even though I will miss Raymond on one level, I actually think that we're getting a lot faster on the research points with Darwin. Like, look at this. He's so smart. He has insights. Maybe he might even understand, like, why finches have certain beak shapes. And actually, now I want to go ahead and, like, mess around with the birds in our Let's Build a Zoo laboratory, too. Oh no, don't cry, little sea turtle. I'll make things okay for you. Hang in there. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this chaotic adventure. If you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I will see... I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.